to crunch time where we're in the kitchen making some delicious desserts. And today we're making tarts. Strawberry tarts, in fact. Gaia, have you ever made tarts?
No, I haven't made tarts before.
Brilliant. Well, there's a first time for everything. John, what about you?
Toast.
Toast. John makes good toast. Brilliant. Well, tarts are basically toasted pastry, so you're halfway there. Now, speaking of halfway there, we've got all of our tart base ingredients in there, aside from the egg. So while I close this, Gaia, I'm going to get you to pulse. Brilliant. So press the pulse button. We're going to pulse all those ingredients together. Brilliant. Keep going.
Okay.
So we're creaming together. Wonderful. We're creaming together the butter, the sugar, and the flour. Keep going. That's great. And it should sort of resemble sand. That's gorgeous. Now that sand is going to be perfect for adding the egg. John, I'm going to get you to crack the egg into the bowl first. Wonderful. You've done that before. Great crack.
Good stuff.
Cracking effort. And in goes the egg. And Gaia, I'm going to get you to pulse again to bring it all together. There we go. It should come together into a ball. Look at that. Wonderful work. Okay. Good. Well done. And now that is going to come out and ball on the bench. But gladly for us, you want to rest that in the fridge for about 20 minutes before you start working with it so the butter's not too hot and melted. So lucky for us, we've got one that we've prepared earlier. Nick, do you want to go get that from the fridge?
Sure thing.
Brilliant. We can set this away. How's it looking? Excellent. And so we've rested it in a flat shape, which makes it a lot easier to roll. So let's get onto the rolling segment. There we go. We've got, maybe pop a little bit of flour on the bench to keep it from sticking.
Make it rain, John. Make it rain.
Just
Just if you want to get really
Like a
friendly,
chef.
just from a distance.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
like that. Just
look.
get it on there.
Why
just
not?
get it on there.
Make a mess.
That's it.
All right. And now we're going to roll this pastry out until it's about 1/2 centimetre thick. So we've got that rolling pin there. And I'm going to show you one roll. And then, John, do you want to take the honours?
Okay.
Good. All right, like that.
You move
You can
that for
each,
you,
you can take turns, Gaia. I reckon you want to have a roll too, don't you? All right. Oops. Okay. Good. Brilliant. So not so firm. Nice, gentle motion. Great job.
Nice, guy.
That's wonderful. Now we're going to get the pastry cutter, or actually first we're going to make holes in the pastry. So
Is
you
this
wanna
for
grab that
massaging the bread? It looks like
It is. It's
some kind of
massaging
torture
the dough.
device, Alice. What
Brilliant.
is
So
that?
John, do you want to do that one? And not too hard. So you're making nice little indentations in that.
Be great for the garden too, that tool, just to aerate the grass a little
I
bit.
think so. And now, Gaia, I'm going to get you to cut shapes using a cookie cutter. There we go. So cut some tart shapes. Yeah, beautiful. And look at the way that just comes off. And the way that it actually, you can actually use it to grip and move it straight into a lined tray. Yeah, that's wonderful. Keep going. Don't they look cute? Great job. Now we lift this away. Woohoo! Check it out. We've got our tart bases all ready to go. We're going to lift this. I'm going to show you and then you get to do it. Lift this into there and then press it down just like that into a muffin tin. Great. That's terrific.
It's actually
Wonderful.
quite fun.
It is super
It's
fun.
like Play-Doh.
It is exactly like Play-Doh. That's why I like working with dough. I guess I'm like a big kid in the kitchen. Okay, now in that goes in there. Wonderful. And Nick, I'm going to get you to pop that into the oven while I start the
Yes, watch out behind, go
custard.
forward, go
Now,
forward.
John, do you like ice cream?
Yes.
Brilliant. What about you, Gaia?
Yep.
What's your favourite flavour?
Mango.
Mango, nice. A bit of, you know, chocolate and mango are a strangely delicious ice cream combination. Who would have thunk it? But today we're sticking with vanilla. We're making a vanilla custard. So what I'm going to get you to do is crack 2 eggs. You know what, we'll just leave it messy. Crack 2 eggs, Gaia. Your turn to crack some eggs. And I'm going to show you how to crack the egg on the bench rather than on the side of the bowl. That'll keep the shell from going inside. You ready to see this? Just like that. See how no shell goes in? It's the no shell prize. Bam, right in there. Okay, let's go. Let's go for it. Perfect
Beautiful,
work.
Donna.
Congratulations. Now into that we're going to whisk. Let's see. We're
What are you
going
after,
to
Alice?
whisk some sugar. John, get that sugar in there, and some flour, and some vanilla. Yep.
Ooh, can I-
Kind of give that a tap. A love tap we call it in this kitchen. Brilliant. Good work.
That was quite hands-on there, John.
And it was. So we're going to whisk that in. Gaia, do you want to do the whisking?
You hold that there.
Good job. Pop the vanilla in as well. Lovely. And the vanilla will give it that lovely, sweet, aromatic scent and flavour. Now we're going to use the straw like this.
Okay.
Hold that straw up for me, just like that, to hull through the strawberry. Check it out. Bam. Oh, just like that. And that takes the leaves off the top as well as taking, it's called hulling, it takes the middle of the strawberry through. Okay, Gaia, now it's time to get a grown-up to help you by pouring this milk into the egg mix.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So that goes back on the heat. Wonderful, on a medium temperature. I'm going to pour it in. That smells great.
Yeah, it does.
Not easy, is it, John? You
Wonderful.
really-
Smells so good. And now I'm going to see how I'm whisking that in there, and that egg is going to slowly cook
That's all you
and
can do.
thicken up our cream.
There.
Get in there.
Wonderful. Now we're going to add the flour. The flour is going to thicken up, and it's going to create a creme patissier, which we've also prepared because this takes a little bit too long and we want to start eating. So Gaia, do you want to go behind and get that piping bag for me? Looking terrific.
So, Alice, do you have to wait for that to cool down before it goes in the bag?
Exactly right, Nick. You're learning so much in this kitchen. You need to wait for this custard to cool before you start piping because it thickens up. That's a lovely, thick, gelatinous, look at that thickness. Yeah. Who wants to eat that?
Me.
Wonderful. All right. Now, if you want the ratios, if you want the recipe, it's all on our website. Meanwhile, I'm going to show you how to pipe these tarts. Where are the tarts at? Right here. Gorgeous. We can start to plate up. When you do this at home, you would clean down before you start on the next bit, but you know what? We'll keep it messy. And now I'm going to pipe this, and then you guys get to do some piping for yourselves. You ready? Just like that. You ready?
Oh, yeah.
It's for you, Gaia. That one. Wonderful. Great job.
Nice moving it around.
I like it.
Looks like soft serve going in there.
You're a quick learner. That's terrific. Now, when you pop the strawberries on top, I'm going to pop some strawberries on top of your one, Gaia. That looks really good. Great.
John, you are good at that as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well done.
And then you finish it off with a little bit of an apricot jam glaze. So let's just glaze that right there. So I'm going to keep going with these tarts. We will see you right after we eat them all.